Hey guys, welcome back to the segment. My name's Chris O'Brien. We are with the guru herself, Amanda Pernechele. There is nothing this woman can't do. Everything she touched turns to gold. Welcome to the program, Amanda.
Thanks for having me, Chris. What an intro.
So tell me about Moo Media.
Sure. So I help small to medium businesses with their social media marketing. I also am a professional MC and now, as of the last year, a marriage celebrant as well.
So I remember you probably 10 years ago. You were working, I think, for Channel 7 back then. Obviously, and then you worked for Beachfront and a few other things. So where did the desire for you to start your own business come in?
Well, I've always been in the media industry, so yeah, radio, TV, that sort of thing. I love how fast-paced it is. I think really I did see a gap in the market. I had a lot of people asking me about social media marketing, you know, how they can add value to their audience, all of that sort of thing. And then I realised that I could perhaps start a business from this and really have that freedom. And I mean, you say freedom, but you end up working more than when you're working for someone else.
$3 an hour.
Yeah, and thousands of hours of work, but look, it's definitely worth it, and I absolutely love it. No looking back now.
All right, so I see you at the biggest events in town. Now you've added being a marriage celebrant, fantastic, but I'm imagining that social media is the Is that the largest component of Moo Media?
It is, yeah, definitely.
Yep.
I'd say it probably makes up about 70% of what I do is the social media marketing, yeah.
So the whole world has changed, okay? So everybody's now faced with, I've got to put my business online. Yeah. Everybody has to do that, you know. So do you have any advice or, you know, let's say a business is starting up, what's the process? Because it can be quite a daunting task for some people that have been entrenched in yellow pages for the last 20 years.
Yes, well, firstly, that first part of that question, I do want to say there is 16 million Australians actively using Facebook daily. We've also got 9 million using Instagram. So definitely isn't a question of are they online. The audience is online. It's just how you, I guess, attack that. So I would definitely say to start out, to really be put yourself in the forefront of your business. People a lot of the time forget about the social aspect of social media. So they want to hear how the business started, how long you've been doing what you've been doing, a little bit of a story about that, the background, and yeah, certainly being able to engage with new customers is so important.
So underneath that, are you leaning towards black and white? If I was to start up my business tomorrow, you're saying that it's paramount that I'm on social media?
Absolutely, definitely, especially in the times of COVID at the moment. If you want to be visible, if you want to be able to be engaging, I mean, you know, people could be sitting at the back of an Uber or ordering their coffee and they're constantly online. It's at the touch of their fingertips. You really want to be in that captive audience.
Yep. So let's go back to 2017. You took a massive risk. I was really proud of you, actually, and it was the cover of a magazine where you got a couple of rock melons, and it looked like you bared all. It looked like, I don't know,
yeah.
But that was a very risky decision for a businesswoman, small town, about potentially negative feedback. How'd you process that?
It was a bold move, definitely. Look, I didn't go into it lightly. And one of the things I think about, you know, one of the keys to a successful business is being authentic, really being you. And that was me. I pushed the envelope. I like being a bit cheeky, you know, unapologetically. So I also had a lot of trust and faith in the leader of that campaign at the time, Anya. She's very much a trailblazer in the territory, not just for women in business, but for business. So, you know, you don't get there by being vanilla. You do need to be a little bit extra. And I think it was a little bit more powerful than me just sitting at a table with a knife and fork. So
did you get any negative feedback? Was there
Absolutely.
There was criticism?
Absolutely.
Was there really?
There's always going to be when you push the envelope like that. So I think it definitely made me have thicker skin, and something you learn early on in life is, you know, you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but eventually you learn not to care about that.
Yep. So and I ask this question to a lot of people, but what makes Amanda get up every morning and come to work at 1,000 miles an hour? What is it that drives you?
Definitely my clients. So whether it's with Married by Moo or with Moo Media, meeting with my clients, and them seeing results from campaigns we're doing through social media, them being successful in business, that's what makes me happy and it's what makes me successful at what I do.
So let's talk personal. So this year? Gosh, time's flying. The wedding of the century was called off. So obviously a tough moment and a huge logistical feat, but Uluru was the place we decided to have it. Why Uluru? Obviously challenging to get there.
It was so hard to plan this wedding. It really was difficult. There was a lot of challenges. It's so remote. It took a year and a half to plan basically, and we had to pull the pin a week before. But my partner and I, Reese, and our dog Bronx, our first road trip together was down to Uluru, and seeing it for the first time just took our breath away. We were in awe, and we love our country. We're so proud of Australia, and we really wanted to, promote those kind of experiences for all of our guests. Going to have a wedding, a destination wedding, make it somewhere as beautiful as that, as spiritual as that, and to sort of see them experience it for the first time too. Most of our guests hadn't been there before, so.
No, good on you. I think it was amazing. So coming back to your business, I know that you are probably one of the forerunners of engaging in community activities. It's something obviously you're very, very passionate about. Is that important to a business in a local demographic up here to be involved in community events? Absolutely.
I think it would be really bad to not think you should be giving back. Community gives you so much in your business. You should definitely be giving back. It's a social responsibility there. So I'd certainly love doing some charity work wherever I can. It's important.
All right, so then you're going to lead me into a couple of questions, because this is about small business and it's about promoting small business. On charities, obviously, is there one that's close to your heart? And you work for all of them, in a volunteer and emceeing events. Is there one that's close to your heart?
I am ambassador for the Cancer Council NT, one of them, along with my sister. They've helped my mum a lot, my late mum, in the past, and my sister and I are BRCA1 gene carriers, so there's a very likely chance of us contracting breast or ovarian cancer in our lifetime. So we know we have a bit of a journey ahead of us, and Cancer Council is so supportive with that. So they're definitely close to my heart. Also, I can't go past RSPCA. I'm a huge animal lover, and we've got some work coming up with them soon. But they're definitely two charities I love to work with.
All right, good. So we're going to champion the cause of hairdressers in the Northern Territory. Obviously, you get, it's kind of like a loaded question here, but if you had to choose one, you only had one choice, who would you choose?
Okay, I love many of them. I have gone to many of them, and they're all fantastic. We're so lucky in Darwin. But at the moment, I'm going to Vanilla in the Vic Arcade. Elise, she's a legend. And you just feel so great every time you leave there.
So what is her point of difference? Other businesses watching, as a customer, why do you go back there?
Her skill, her level of skill, definitely. The entire experience, the whole package. So feeling great as soon as I'm walking in, being offered a coffee, big smiles at the front, all of that sort of thing. Great communication, and they care. That's what you want with any industry, really, isn't it? The whole customer service, to know that they care, to know they're good at it, and they've got the skill to back it up.
All right, I'm going to drop you right in it. If you had to choose one restaurant, okay? Now
Chris.
We're foodies up here. We love our food. Okay, two. If you had to choose two.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, for the whole culinary experience, capturing the territory, all of that sort of thing, the beautiful view, can't go past Pee-wee's.
Go Simon.
Lily and Simon, love you. Also, I've got to say, this is one good thing to have come out of COVID. There's a few, but this is one. My partner and I are huge pasta fiends. And, Darren and Pina that opened up Bella Fresh Pasta, and it is delicious, and even the take-home pastas, so I've got to say them as well.
All right, and the last one, you're probably going to get clobbered when you get out of here anyway, and your favourite place to have a bevy. It's no secret you do like your bevies.
Yes.
Where's the best place? It actually sounds quite... Where's the best place you enjoy a bevy?
I'm a Territorian, right?
True, very true.
I would say somewhere again with a view. So Lola's looking over at Cullen Bay. Trader Bar have incredible gins. Beachfront, can't go past Beachies as well. Yeah.
All right, and so for me, obviously, talent like yourself, and I say that with a great sense of humility, Amanda. You're very, very good. You're a great ambassador for the NT. You do an enormous amount of work for the NT, particularly the charity scene. But is there opportunities for you nationally, internationally? What's the future for Moo Media? Moo Media. It's actually quite hard to say. Moo Media.
Media, double M's.
Say that after a few drinks.
So I think definitely, my USP is being able to just support local businesses. I love being in Darwin, working for Darwin businesses. I don't see that really changing. The only thing I can sort of see with maybe Married by Moo as a marriage celebrant is, in the off season in Darwin, off wedding season, being able to go down to, say, escaping to Byron Bay for a few weeks to be able to marry people down there. But other than that, I love Darwin. I don't want to leave.
No, fantastic. Well, listen, good luck when the date comes around.
Thank you.
We'll be watching, but it's been an absolute pleasure having you on here. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to say thank you to you, Chris. Your attitude, your resilience, it's a breath of fresh air every time I talk to you. So thank you.
I have 4 kids, mate. They kill me.
Okay.
See you, mate. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.